welcome to my store. Well, we were downloading videos, okay? And I was telling them, on the 55 on the floor.
Oh, the long one.
Well, what other 55 is there on the floor?
Those are ghosts, not cherries.
They're cherries.
And where's this go?
In with the baddest, and tank one in the middle.
This
right there.
One?
Yes. They have been here for 3 weeks. The video's been posted for a while
That's
even.
nice. Can you hurry up? I want to go.
Why are you so impatient?
We have to leave in 10 minutes. So
you want to leave.
I'm going to go to the light.
Is this what you do all the time when you're here? You do?
Well, I refer to it as banter. He thinks we're bickering because he thinks someday he'll win.
Yeah, I know what that is. That's got to have air.
That's the air.
So the water goes in
The water
there.
goes in there.
How? It's not down that deep. It's only down that my water's in my. This is in my Fuji.
They have these things they invented a little while ago called the small pump. You take a small pump, a piece of hose, you attach it to the thing that's in the middle of the screen right now, and then the water goes in.
See, I would have to cut this down to here.
Yeah, but then you're not...
And put a hose on it.
Yeah, but what you're going to want to do then
because
is...
it has to suck.
You're going to put a Venturi on it, then you're going to have to
The Venturi's here.
No. Okay, when you're running it into here through a hose, you put a valve on the hose to control the speed that you're putting it in there.
These pumps don't suck. This whole thing has to be submerged underwater.
This is submerged. There's the water level before. This pump needs to be underwater, yes. As you can tell, it was underwater. Look at all the...
This too.
Yes, but the hose was on there. I think the water only came up to about here.
It won't work, Carl. How's the water going to get in the pump?
From here, you're shoving it in here out of the small pump.
Well, you got to bleed it.
No, you shove it in. You got a hose. The pump is pumping water up and in and down.
Can I just put the water that's in the bag into the tanks as well or no?
Well, where do you think the water that's in the bags came from?
Oh.
We're returning fish to the store, son.
Where'd you get that little air conditioner? Or is that a
That's a dehumidifier.
You had an air conditioner with that.
No, I have 2 dehumidifiers. The air conditioner downstairs is a stand-up, but I set it on dehumidify. I don't set it on air condition.
Yeah, was it expensive?
Hortensia's son, he had it in Montreal and he didn't need it anymore, so we got it for free. So the answer is no, it was very reasonable. But then again, Hortensia had to raise the boy from a baby all the way up to get this deal. So all in all, I think it probably wasn't that inexpensive when you add up all the math.
I'm still trying to figure this shit out, to tell you the truth.
Water goes in.
I know it goes in.
It's spinning around.
But what I'm saying is, Carl, these pumps do not suck.
And come out. They don't have to suck. Water's being shoved into them.
From where?
From here.
How is the water being shoved that this is out of water?
It's attached to a hose, which is...
What hose?
The hose that you put from here to your pump.
There is no hose to there.
You buy a hose, we'll sell you one.
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Mine are open.
It doesn't have a hose. This one's different.
Not all of them are the same.
No, but what I'm saying is, if I set this down in that tank,
Yes.
right?
Right.
This is going to be out of water.
Yes. And then you take a small pump, you put it at the bottom of the tank, and you pump the water back into it.
You got to have another pump.
Yes. The small pump.
That's bullshit.
They wanted to sell 2 pumps.
So what's the difference of taking this off?
Flow control.
No.
When you have the pump,
this is underwater.
Yeah. But then
And
you
the
have
water-
no control
Listen to
over the
me,
water
Carl.
flow.
I don't give a shit about the water flow to the pump.
So what if you're just rotating the same water over and over again?
You're not rotating the same water.
The water comes out of here. Water always takes the easiest path. It's going to go
Carl,
straight
the
first.
Fuji, all right, it's flowing, it's circulating, so how can it be the same water all the time?
Because, okay, say I put my finger over that, and this was full of water, and I turned it on. What's it doing? It's rotating the same water over and over and over. Yes.
No, the water goes in here and it comes out of here.
But
What's
if
in
you're
here,
not
it
adding,
comes out of here.
if you're
It
not,
overflows.
no, if you're not adding any more water, there's no water to overflow.
Carl, it's sucking the water that's in this tank that's flowing.
This one can't though.
It does. That is your inlet.
Yes.
But they're not all the same, so it's...
But this gets
No, I
hooked
don't
up
give
to a
a
water
damn.
line.
I got the exact same pump.
Yes.
All right.
it's not
But they
the
use the
exact
same
system.
pump on
But
different
no.
systems.
Here I have a hose here.
Yes.
This is really the outlet.
Yeah, that's the outlet of the pump.
All right.
Yes.
This is the inlet, which is
Yeah.
there's a piece on it, like a strainer.
Yeah. Well, there's no strainer on this because
No.
it's not sucking water out of here. It's taking water that's already ran through a strainer through the pump.
The strainer is only for gravel.
Yes. And the strainer's
Not for
already
dirt,
on the
because
pump.
Dirt goes in there anyhow.
Yeah.
This here has to be underwater for the water to be feeding this pump.
So you mean
This
this
sucks in.
this protein skimmer got really filthy and dirty by not working?
No. It was working.
Yeah.
This is in the water, Carl. You could see it's in the water.
Yes. Yes.
It's been submerged.
Yes.
And you could see it was submerged all the way up.
Probably.
The water.
The hose was probably covering this. That's probably why that's clear.
Look. Here it is in the tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I see a line right here.
Well, then that's where
That's
the
probably
water.
the water line.
The water was going in here automatically.
No.
This filled up,
Okay.
Carl.
Who cleaned that pipe off? Or was the hose maybe over top of that? Because I remember prying a hose off of that
All
thing.
right. There's a hose probably coming down this way.
To the pump.
No pump. What's a pump for? You don't need
To
a
shove
pump.
the water into it.
You don't need it. If the water
this
goes
model
into
did.
if this was underwater, if this was even cut back to here, say,
Yeah.
okay?
But nobody.
This is your inlet,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Goes like that.
Yeah.
Now, when this fills up, it comes out of here. This pump is not circulating only in here. It comes out of here. Okay?
This
It's back
pump-
into the tank.
Yeah. This pump circulates. The thing that's pumping water in here determines how much water is coming out of here.
Carl.
The speed of water going
no,
in there.
No. It's here. You control it here.
No, that's to control your depth.
You control it here,
You
Carl.
that
See?
controls your depth.
No, this controls in here. This
No.
goes up.
It controls your depth. You got to control the intake speed at the inlet, because
No,
if you turn
no,
them off,
no.
water will just come out of here.
See this, Carl? Here. See this? When you open this to space like that,
Yeah.
all right?
Okay, when it's faced like this,
It comes out faster here.
okay, when it's open like this, then it comes out fast like this, because the water can come up and go straight out. If you turn it around this way, and you turn it around this way, so that they're closed,
You shut it off.
and then you're shoving water in there, the water comes out here.
The water doesn't come out here.
If
You
you
only-
cut these off, it does.
No. Well, yes, it'll fill this canister.
it'll come out of here.
come out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it'll
fill
go over
this
the
up.
top. Yes.
Right. But
Because the speed of the water going in there
it doesn't matter.
controls the speed of the water
This-
coming out.
This is supposed to pump. It tells you how much it goes to pump an hour.
Yes.
All right.
Liters per hour.
What that does in there?
2630.
That fan
Spins the water around into a froth.
it spins it around to a frost in here. When
Frost.
it gets frost, the frost will come to
Frost.
the top of the water. Water's heavier than frost.
No. Water
Water is
mixed
heavy.
with air is less dense than water that doesn't have any air mixed with it.
You telling me the foam is heavier than the water?
No. Foam is lighter than water. It's
But the
air.
foam is water
That's
mixed
what I
with
said,
air.
the foam
Water
is
mixed with air.
lighter.
Yes. But that doesn't drive the system. What drives the system is this impeller shoots the water up here, across here, and then sucks it out of here, along with some water that's being shoved in here. This is the new water that's being skimmed. The old water goes through it a few times, okay? That way you get more efficient skimming. Rather than to have the water go in and pass through once, this passes it multiple times. So instead of just churning your water once and then it goes back into your refugium, you are churning a percentage of your